So apparently this is Buick City, where they used to build Buick cars. Now it's nothing. Now it's a wasteland. I'm terrified for my generation, and I knew that I had something to worry about before, but now coming to a town like Flint, I can see the repercussions of it. I can see a broken down community where there used to be 80,000 jobs in manufacturing. Now there are 6,000. That's messed up.
You know, all these $14 an hour jobs that are coming here, and, you know, people might be standing in line to get them, but, you know, what that job paid before was 28. It was 28 plus bennies.
Michigan relies on the auto industry. Okay, exactly. This is the most diversified industry there is in Michigan. And when it goes down, everybody from the mom and pop shop to the car salespeople, it all goes down. Everybody starts losing.
And I don't hear either one of the candidates really telling me what they're going to do, how they're going to fix it, what their idea is for it.
These are tough times for many of you. The state of Michigan, times are tough. You're worried about keeping your job or finding a new one. Many are struggling to put food on the table.
But what people are most concerned about right now is what's happening to the American dream. What's happening to middle-class families all across America as they struggle to get by.
You know, I was leading a good life, running the rat race, and somebody took out my part of the rat race. Well, now I'm out of manufacturing, and I just got a call from a guy that is looking for a home inspector to do inspections and manage houses that have been foreclosed to try and get them ready to go back on the market. You know, I felt a lot better when I was working in manufacturing.
This was the old AC spark plug plant, and it's pretty much obvious what's going on. They're going to demo the whole place, and what's left will be concrete. I was 18 years old when I hired into the shop. This labor, sling and steel is what we call it inside the shop.
Which would, in turn, do a lot of injury to your body.
I've got some neck issues that I have to have taken care of, and a left rotator cuff that I need fixed, but I'm putting that off because of the copay part of it. I was one of the lucky few that grew into a 30-year retirement, but then, like I said, my medical benefits were reduced.
I already knew that I was going to have to face problems when I got into retirement as a young person. But what I know is that I'm going to have to find a way to fend for myself, because I can't rely on anyone. He stuck with this company for 30 years, and after 30 years of loyalty, they tried to screw him over. That's not right. I feel extremely vulnerable, and I feel scared for my future, and it leaves me thinking, now what? So what benefits do the companies get from kind of shortchanging people's pensions, and what's in it for them?
I think about it as companies trying to respond to a changed competitive situation. And our government has maintained a very strictly hands-off approach on this. Compared to other developed countries, you know, we just don't have the kind of safety net that other people enjoy.
There are more vehicles made in Ontario, Canada this past year than in Michigan. We used to be the #1. More in Ontario. Why is that? They aren't going there because of taxes. They aren't going there because of wages. They aren't going there because of regulation. They're going there for one reason: health care. Because in Canada, they provide health care to their citizens, and in the U.S., we put the entire burden on manufacturing, on business. It's not fair. We need to level the playing field.
Can we do that with NAFTA and WTO?
Yeah. Listen, what I say all the time is NAFTA and CAFTA, as they have been enforced, have given us the shafta in Michigan.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking, you said it better than I could, Gov. And the thing is that the big money's controlling Washington, D.C., and as long as they're shoveling it down K Street, I don't think shit's going to happen.
If you want real reform, if you want real change, send the ones who have actually done it. Send a team of mavericks who aren't afraid to go to Washington and break some china.
We're going to develop the technologies that are going to allow us to plug in a car at night and unplug it during the day. And I don't want those cars built in Japan. I don't want them built in South Korea. I want them to be built in Flint, Michigan.
I had an opportunity to meet Barack Obama. And I asked him if he could help us with our situation with NAFTA and WTO, and he told me that he would definitely look into it. I am still undecided. You know, I got one vote. I don't think that's a lot of power, but I'm going to try to use it wisely.